What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for November 12th, 2022. So, we have a little bit of a preview of the upcoming events. We have both the Facebook and we have the WeChat kind of translations here, so we can try to get the most out of this information as possible. Of course, we're pretty sure we already know exactly what's going to go on during this event because it's probably going to be similar to last year's. Might go over that in the next couple days as well, but hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's talk about the Thanksgiving event. We're gonna have a special Thursday stream as well, so if you guys want to come by the Thursday event live stream here on YouTube, make sure you add it to the calendar. I might set a reminder here today so you guys can click that bell and make sure you don't miss it. Let's get going. So before we jump into the actual news, want to just show you guys, in case you haven't looked at the event preview, we do have Sky Labyrinth. We have the Mysterious Chest event, which, interesting. I guess they just mean that's the top one. We have the Spring Feast, and we have, most importantly, the Wishing Fountain event. So save up your wishing coins, and Sky Labyrinth might have some integration with the Grand Harvest that we're going to go over right now. Speaking of the Grand Harvest, this one is going to say consume watering cans to water the crops and reap them when they are ripe. Besides, you may even get hidden treasure maps. So, I mean, it kind of sounds like the treasure maps we have in Sky Labyrinth, but I don't think it's going to have anything tied to it whatsoever. We also have in the Thanksgiving Festival, accompanied by the fragrance of rice and singing, there is always a reason to be happy. Come and find the unexpected joy of the harvest. I believe that players and fans have also discovered that in the game trailer, we are about to usher in a Thanksgiving event. Themed event, and the information we are going to bring to you is this. Grand Harvest. There are many pastures on the harvest fields, and there are 4 plots of land in the pasture which have planted wheat, pumpkin, corn, and apple trees. So this sounds like one where, like, I don't know if they're going to be progressive, like you have to clear one to go to the next, or you can pick. It'll really decide. Use watering cans to water these crops. When the crops have matured, they can be harvested, and after the harvest is completed, the planting will be repeated. Harvesting crops also has a chance to drop treasure maps, which can be rewarded in the Treasure Goblin event. Watering cans will be acquired through Sky Labyrinth. Looks like wishing coins, mysterious treasure chests, so in the actual gem boxes next week as well, so definitely save a lot of gems up, and of course the value pack. So this one's interesting. We'll have to see. This is probably where you're going to get your pay to win artifact, honestly, or your sublimation essence or something like that. Next up, we do have the Tavern Business. Interesting. Consume crops to complete the orders for work. So they're like work orders. With every 4 basic work orders completed, a special order will be triggered, which grants you richer rewards. I mean, maybe this is where you actually use it. I don't know. Very interesting. After collecting enough crops, of course, it is necessary to make them into delicacies. Food orders will be unlocked every day in the tavern. Submitting the corresponding crops to complete the specific orders will get you rewards. Every 4 orders completed, like we saw before, will trigger one special order. And you can also use diamonds to refresh the surprise order. You can get additional rewards when you complete it. 9-star puppets, master toolboxes, glorious relics, essence. I think it means spiritual essence because the weird translation says essence of consciousness. It should be spiritual essence, honestly, is what it should. I don't think it's going to be sublimation. I think it's going to be spiritual essence. But that's interesting that you can refresh it with gems if you don't like the work order that you currently have. That is interesting. The next event is the Gnome's Treasure. So this is when you get the treasure maps, you give them to the gnome and get random rewards. So treasure map, it is always fascinating. Come and see what treasures are hidden by the goblins. Use the treasure map to find goblin treasures and get random rewards, or use diamonds to buy treasure maps. Oh man, this is going to be a huge diamond week, honestly. Like the chests are probably, like they're probably going to have, I wonder if they're going to have the normal 5 mysterious chests that you can get, the normal ones that we're used to seeing, plus the additional 3 that they typically add on, or what. But it says treasure maps can be acquired through planting crops and buying them with diamonds. Oh man, events like this, we've seen it be as low as like 15 to 20,000 gems that you can spend on this, or 100,000. I really don't know what type of event this could be, but I mean, it could be a lot of diamonds. Last on the menu is, in addition to Thanksgiving, there will also be a limited skin. Okay, it says limited, but it's a Thanksgiving themed one. Hardy, that can't be the right. Hold on. Okay, so on the English one, it simply says Thanksgiving limited skin. Guess who he or she is? Obviously, is going to be Arania, but not the regular one. Is going to be Blood Tide Queen Arania, which we haven't really had much use for just yet. We haven't really used her. But this one, it says Hardy Hodge. I don't. His translation is definitely not going to be that. Can you see who it is by a glance? Come and call out their name in the comment area. So yeah, we're gonna get a transcendent skin. Interesting. So I don't know, it still looks like she has something over here. Maybe she's got like a turkey over, I don't know, because that's like turkey legs kind of, but there's like a tail. It almost looks like she still got like the mecha. I wonder if she's gonna be like a steampunk style Thanksgiving. She got like a cowboy hat thing on. I don't even know what to expect from this. So to kind of wrap this thing up, you are going to need an absolute ton of gems, diamonds, whatever you want to call them this week. Number one is Sky Labyrinth. Sky Labyrinth, you're going to need probably at least 1,000 to 2,000 to get to the normal spot, maybe the full 4,000 if you need to push an additional level to get additional resources for the Thanksgiving's event. Mysterious chest event, man, this one's already expensive. It's like I think it's like close to 15,000 for the normal 5 chests. Granted, you might not need to buy all of them, and they might not have the bonus rewards in it either. But if they do have the additional 3, usually they're like 20, 25, and 30 or something like that. So it's like another 75,000 gems if that's something you're going to go for. Or actually, no, maybe they're not that much. I think we've seen them for less, like 10, 15, 20. Either way, that is an absolute ton of diamonds and gems. The last thing, though, is that let's actually go back real quick. Hold on. The last thing I want to talk about is back over here, the Gnome's Treasure. So the Gnome's Treasure event is the one that you can actually buy treasure maps with diamonds, and that sounds like it's going to be very expensive. Unless it's a good one where it's like only 10,000 or 20,000. Either way, save your gems, because this is going to be probably a very gem intensive event. But luckily, of course, the grand harvest and everything, wishing coins, you're finally going to get another event. I mean, I feel like we've had more good wishing coin events than we have profit orb events. And then with that, make sure you guys are continuing to save up your arena resources here. I honestly think buying these is such a better deal nowadays than buying these, because again, like it's not many profit orbs for completions, whereas getting these is a lot of wishing coins. So definitely keep that in mind for this Thanksgiving event.